Alright, what's poppin', people? Welcome in. This is BigBearFoundation.com back here with another video, and today we have my week, or I should call it, I'm going to move myself over here real quick. I just got done doing the analytics video, so that's why my camera was over there. But today we're going to be previewing my NFL front nine. If you guys know what I mean, we're going to be taking a look at what I had to picks, what I kind of made mistakes on, kind of like where I'm at right now. Like I said, this is just a preview for the front nine. We're going to be doing the same thing for the back nine when it's all over, when it's all said and done. So I said, we do appreciate all the support. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We do appreciate everybody's support. If you guys haven't checked out our weekly picks video, you guys can check that out. We do that every single Wednesday, and also our Thursday's analytics video, so make sure you haven't checked that out. All of that is throughout the content, and I have not changed any picks except maybe I did one or something. I don't think I did, but maybe if I did do one, it'll probably be one that I did change or swap up from the picks video. But yeah, so if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and let's see how I do here on the front nine. Alright, so we go for week one. We're gonna do regular picks, and we're gonna do regular picks, and we're gonna do the spread picks as well. So I'm gonna see. I don't think there is really an easier way for me to do this. Unfortunately, I don't think so. So we're gonna be taking a look at. That's why I kind of had tonight. So I kind of previewed tonight. But if you look at here, week one, I went 12-4. Starting off myself with week one. So we had a pretty good, decent start in week one. I was right about this one. Luckily, I didn't get this wrong. I did take the Chiefs. The Eagles did beat the Packers, and that was a really good game. I thought I was gonna be wrong about that too. Then first, the Falcons lost to the Steelers. I'm not shocked that I got this pick wrong. I thought Atlanta was gonna win this, but overall they lost. Buffalo beat Arizona. I mean, I'm not shocked by that at all, even though Arizona played that game tough. Bears, Tennessee, I kind of knew I was gonna get that one right. Texans, Colts, I kind of knew I was going to get that right too. And you're a fully healthy Texans team playing as the Colts. Texans only had their number on that one. Dolphins beat the Jags. I mean, I knew the Dolphins were going to win, but I kind of had a scare in Jacksonville. I didn't think anybody would expect the Patriots to beat the Bengals, especially at home on opening night. I didn't think everybody expected that. I did end up going with the Panthers to beat the Saints. I thought the Panthers were going to be a little bit more, like going into the year, I thought the Panthers were going to be a little bit more, like, you know, like a decent football team, but instead they're still ass. So that was kind of a mistake on mine in there. Through that football, we got the Vikings beating the Giants. I knew the Vikings were going to win this game. The Giants don't really perform that good at home, so I kind of knew that one. Seattle beat Denver. Not a surprise there, especially at home. I did take the Raiders to beat the Chargers. That was a kind of another stupid decision on my end, but I ended up going with the Ravens over the Chargers. Buccaneers over Washington. I kind of was questioning Washington, plus Tampa Bay was at home. They had their guys. I had to go with them here. Bucks beat the Browns. Cowboys beat the Browns. Not a shocker. Cowboys, fully healthy. Browns, not a good offensive team at all. So there you go. I ended up going with Detroit to beat my Rams. That kind of doesn't shock anybody either. And then I had San Francisco beating the Jets, but this game was kind of lopsided. So I kind of did knew that San Francisco would have the slight advantage at home. But anyway, went 12-1. I went 12-4 in week one. I'm not gonna take a look at the spread. Spread picks. Oh my God, we have a touchdown by Baltimore. Touchdown Baltimore. I'm watching the Thursday night football game as I'm recording this. But week 2, 7-9. This was my worst performance of the season. If anyone's wondering, this was terrible. Like I said, this was my worst performance of the year so far. 7-9. This was the only week I went under. This is my only week that went under 500. So we can take a look at here. Well, first up, I made a stupid-ass mistake on my end picking the Bills to beat the Dolphins. I thought the Dolphins would win this game at home, but nope, instead I got it wrong, and I paid the consequence for that. I did take the Cowboys to beat the Saints. That was bad. I thought the Cowboys were going to win this game, had the area advantage. They're at home, but they didn't have it, so they have it for that. I did pick Detroit to beat Tampa Bay. Pretty rough start for me, honestly, but Tampa Bay, they played really good defensively, so I'm not shocked by that. I'll take the loss there. San Francisco, Minnesota beating San Francisco again. I mean, that was pretty good. I probably should have picked the Vikings because the game was in the bank. I kind of knew how to do something with that there. Chargers beat the Panthers. I think we all knew that was going to happen. Colts beating the Packers in Green Bay. That kind of, I mean, I'm at the Packers beating the Colts. I'm sorry. Yeah, I probably should have went with the Packers there. That was a stupid mistake on my end. Then we have the Jets beating Tennessee here. Not too much of a surprise there. Then we have Seattle beating New England. I kind of knew Seattle was going to win. Then we had Jacksonville in Cleveland. Cleveland ended up winning that game. I thought Jacksonville was going to bounce back there, but they won that game. Washington beating the Giants. I mean, at this point I was kind of questioning Washington, but I knew they were a better team going up. Baltimore, Vegas. I was not expecting Baltimore to lose this game at home. As a matter of fact, that's their only home loss they have this season. But I was not expecting to lose that game to the Raiders. I did take the Rams over the Cardinals, but I probably should have knew that my Rams were injured at this time. We literally put our preseason roster out there, so therefore the Cardinals were probably a good pick to some people who picked the Cardinals there. Chiefs beat the Bengals. I mean, it was kind of unfortunate, but in that game had a crazy ending. I think the Bengals probably should have won that game, but the Chiefs won that one. Steelers beat the Broncos. I wasn't not too shocked about that. I knew the Texans were going to beat the Bears, especially in Houston. And if Philly lost this game, even though they probably should have won, they had a significant lead, and then Atlanta came back to bite them. So that was a little bit shocking themselves, but I'll take the loss for that one. But ended up going 7-9 for the week. Like I said, worst performance of the week. Definitely could have done a lot better in some areas, but that was week 2. Alright, let's go to week 3, where I did the exact opposite. Went 9-7 during this span. And let's see what we got here. Now the Jets beat the Patriots. I think we all knew that was going to happen there. And then we had Green Bay beating Tennessee. Once again, I think we all knew that was going to happen. Minnesota beating Houston. I think that was a good pick by me there. A lot of people didn't go with the Vikings here, but that was a good solid pick by me. Being in the bank, all that was a good sneaky pick there by me. Then we have the Colts beating the Bears, and that was kind of shocking because the Bears defense is literally legit, and the Colts there's offense. So I was a little bit surprised there. I'll take the loss for that. Giants beat the Browns. I deserved to have this one wrong. I thought the Browns was really going to pick up here, but no, the Giants really played well in that one. Steelers beat the Chargers. I mean, that game could have went either way. That was a coin flip, but I decided to go with the Steelers on that one. I did not expect Denver to lose to the Bucs at all. That kind of shocked me during that one. Eagles beating the Saints. This was a stupid decision on my end. I should have went with the Eagles. I should have done better. So that's 3 picks. I should have done better. Carolina beating Vegas. I mean, I'll take the loss here. I was not expecting the Raiders to lose this game, but they did. Then we have Seattle beating Miami. This was when Tua went out. So yeah. Therefore, I had to go with Seattle. San Francisco. I did take San Francisco over my Rams. I didn't think the Rams were going to win with their preseason roster going against San Francisco. But yeah, I'm glad my Rams won it. But I'll take the loss there. Detroit beating Arizona. I think I knew that was going to happen, but the Cardinals did play their hearts out. Baltimore beating Dallas. I knew this was going to happen. Dallas has not been a little bit consistent there. Baltimore was due for a win there, so I had to pick them there. Kansas City beating Atlanta. Probably should have had this one wrong, but Kansas City won the game. And then Buffalo beating Jacksonville was not surprising to anybody. And then the Bengals losing against the Commanders. That was a statement win there by the Commanders. So I think that really tests their team, and I was not expecting that at all. So that was huge. That was huge there for the Commanders, and I'll take that loss there. I wasn't expecting the Bengals to lose that game, but they ended up doing that. All right, let's go to week 4 when I went 11-5. So we have a pretty good record here on the front 9 going forward, but yeah, that's what we put 11-5 in week 4. Dallas beating New York. I think it was going to happen after the last time these two teams made talk prior to this. It was 4-0, so I kind of knew the Cowboys were going to win. Here, Atlanta beat New Orleans. I mean, that's not a shocker at all. I mean, I think we all knew Atlanta was going to win that. Even though majority of people picked the Saints, and that was kind of surprising there. The Colts beating the Steelers. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that the Colts were going to win this game because at home, but I went with Pittsburgh this one. I'm fine taking the loss there. Then we have then I did take my Rams over the Bears, and I'll take the loss here too, because I thought the Rams were going to do a little bit more stuff. Even though they did, they just didn't do enough. The Bears won that game pretty convincingly. The Vikings beat the Packers. I kind of knew this one was going to happen, even though this was kind of a risky bet for me. Denver losing to the Jets. I mean, Denver beating the Jets 10-9 was one of the worst games I've ever seen, but the Jets lose this game, and that was kind of embarrassing. So I guess I'll take the loss there. I definitely deserve to take it hard. This was a mistake by me. I took the Eagles to beat the healthy Buccaneers team, and that was on at home too, and that was a clear mistake by me there. Should have went with the Tampa Bay there. Yeah, the Bengals beating the Panthers. The Bengals were due for a win. The Panthers are horrible, so I think we know that's gonna happen. Texans beat the Jags. Not surprised there. San Francisco beating the Patriots. Not too much of a shock there. Did we have? This was a. I mean, I'm fine by taking the loss here, but kind of at the same time because Washington destroyed this one, so not surprised Washington won that. Vegas beat Cleveland. I think I kind of knew it was gonna happen. I get excited to the Raiders at home, and they got it done. Chiefs beat the Chargers. Not too much of a shocker there. And then we have Baltimore beating Buffalo, like demolishing Buffalo. I didn't expect demolished, but they won the game, so I guess I'll take the pick right. Tennessee beat Miami. I knew Tennessee was going to get their first win here. Miami looked like the mess offensively, so I had to go with Tennessee on that one, and I'm glad I picked that. And I'm glad I picked that because majority of people picked the Dolphins. And here the Detroit beat Seattle. I kind of knew it was going to happen. Detroit was starting to look like one of the better teams in football at this point. I kind of knew that they were going to win that game. All right, but anyway, week 5. Let's start off. I went 8-6 in week 5. Wasn't too happy about my week 5 performance, but let's see what I have for this one. I have Buccaneers beating Atlanta here, and I would have had this pick right if that overtime did exist, but I guess I'll take the loss there. Atlanta deserved to win that one too. Vikings, Jets. I kind of knew the Vikings were going to win that, especially in the bank. Hard place to play in. Bears beating the Panthers. I think I knew that was going to happen. Ravens beating the Bengals. This game was an absolute show, but I'm glad I ended up going with I was very much going to go with Cincy, but I'm glad I took Baltimore that one. Dolphins beat the Patriots. I thought the Dolphins. I took the Patriots. I'm fine taking the loss here because I thought the Dolphins' offense was a little bit too uncharacteristic. So I went with the Dolphins. I went with the Patriots because I thought their offense was at home too, but I guess I'll take the loss for that one. Jacksonville beating the Colts. I knew it was going to happen. I said Jacksonville was due for a win there, so I took him there, and I'm glad I did because I'm really the low dog doing it. Texans lose to the Bills. I kind of had a feeling the Texans were going to win this. Probably should have took the Texans to win it, but I'm fine taking the loss there. Commanders beating the Browns. I think I knew that was going to happen at that point. Denver beating the Raiders. I think we knew it was going to happen, even though the Raiders have actually owned Denver in recent years, but that was a good sneaky pick there by me. Arizona beating San Francisco. I'll take the loss here. I was not expecting the 49ers to lose this game, but they did, so I'll take the loss there. Packers, Rams. I did end up going with the Packers in this one. I barely got the pick right. The Rams looked like they're going to come back in that game, but at least I got the pick right for that one, even though I had to pick against my own team. Giants beat the Seahawks. It was pretty disappointing by Seattle all around, so give credit to the Giants. They deserved to win that one. Dallas beat the Steelers, and like I said, I would have had to pick right if the Steelers couldn't cover the end zone for like 5 seconds, but they couldn't do it. So that's that. And then Kansas City ended up beating New Orleans here, and not too much of a shocker because in KC, New Orleans didn't look good from that stretch. So yeah. So there you guys have it for week 5. We're 8-6. And let's see what I got for week 6. Week 6 we went 13-1. I mean, this was my best performance I think I ever had in a week span. Went 13-1. I think that was pretty crazy. So let's see what we got here. So obviously we had San Francisco beating Seattle, looked like the better team. Bears beat the Jaguars. I think we all knew it was going to happen. Buccaneers beat the Saints. We knew that was going to happen. Eagles beating the Browns. We all knew it was going to happen. Like, majority of these games going to happen. This one was actually pretty difficult, but I'm glad I ended up going with the home team and the Baltimore Ravens in this one. I thought that was a good sneaky pick there by me. Packers beating the Cardinals. I knew we had to get the sides to the Packers here. Colts beating the Titans. I think I got the pick right there. That was pretty good. Texans beating the Patriots. I think we knew that was going to happen. Steelers beating the Raiders. I think we all knew that was going to happen. I made a mistake here. I should have picked the Chargers to win this game. If I did, I would have went undefeated. But I trusted Denver at home. The Chargers look really good, so I should have went with there. And there, I think we all knew the Falcons were going to beat the Panthers, and I think we all knew Detroit was going to beat Dallas. I'm pretty sure we all knew that. But besides that, I one loss. I probably should have picked the Chargers, but I'll take the loss. 13-1, nearly going undefeated. I'll take it. And then following up with week 7, we went 12-3. So we followed that up with another good performance here this week. Denver beat New Orleans. I knew that was going to happen, especially New Orleans missing their guys. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Jacksonville beat New England. I don't think that shocks anybody. Like I said, Jacksonville was due here for a win. So Jacksonville won that. I got that one right. Packers beat the Texans. I was kind of scared. I was getting ready to get this pick wrong. It wasn't for a game-winning field goal, but hey, at least I got it right. Seahawks beat Atlanta. Was not shocking us at all. I'll take the loss for it because I was not expecting Atlanta to lose this game at home in the embarrassing ways they did, but Seattle ended up winning, which kind of shocked me a little bit. Then we had the Bills beating the Titans. I think we all knew that was going to happen. Lions, Vikings. This game could go either way. I was kind of scared about what the outcome is, but I'm glad I ended up going with Detroit and getting that pick right for that one. I'll take the safe side on that one. Eagles beat the Giants. I think we knew that was going to happen. Cincinnati beat Cleveland. I think we all knew that was going to happen. Colts, Dolphins. I ended up going with the Colts because they play a lot better at home, and I kind of glad I picked the Colts because I got them one right. Rams beat the Raiders. I think we knew that was going to happen, even though that was kind of scary. Commanders, Panthers. At that point, I think we all knew Washington was going to win. Chiefs, Niners. I went with the safe side. Took the Chiefs. I'm kind of happy that I did because I thought that I kind of had a feeling that the Niners were going to win that, but thank gosh I went with the Chiefs. Here, Jets taking the Steelers. I took the Steelers. The Steelers play a lot better at home. I think this is another miscue on my end. Probably should have took the Steelers at home, but I believed in the Jets at the time. I thought the Jets were due for a win and they didn't get it. So, not surprised there. I deserve to take a loss for that one. Ravens beat the Bucks. I'm glad I ended up going with the Ravens. I was going to go with the Bucks, if I'm completely honest, but I'm glad I took Baltimore there. And then the Cardinals beat the Jets. I'll take the loss for this one. I didn't think the Cardinals were going to deal that good with that defense, but they ended up doing them pretty well. So I'll take the loss for that one. But anyway, 12-3, week 7, pretty good performance overall. All right, now let's take a look at week 8 when I went 12-4. Okay, this was last week, and I didn't think I really do too bad at this time. So you take a look at the Vikings here. I did end up going to them and taking the Rams, and I will take the loss for this. I didn't think the Rams. I did personally, my team. No offense, I did not think we were going to win this game. So give credit to my boys. We got it done. Ravens beat the Ravens, losing to the Browns. I'll take the loss for this because I just didn't expect it. Then you have here Detroit beating Titans. I think we all knew that was going to happen there. Then we have the Dolphins losing to the Cardinals. And this was with Tua coming back, so I'm kind of surprised they ended up getting this pick wrong. But Arizona deserved to win this game, so I'll take the loss for it. Atlanta beat Tampa Bay. I think I knew it was going to happen, especially with the receivers coming out. Texans beating the Colts. Like I said, Texans always overcome the Colts. The Eagles beating Cincy. I was kind of scared about this one, if I'm being honest, but thankfully I took the right team to win. Jets lose to the Patriots. I said I'll take the loss for it. I'll take it. I was not expecting in a million years for the Jets to lose to the Patriots, so I'll take the loss there. Green Bay beat Jacksonville. I kind of knew that one was going to happen there. And then we had the Bills beating the Seahawks here. They kind of had that one right. Chargers beating the Saints. I knew that was going to happen. Washington beating the Bears. Oh my God! Thank gosh I won this game. Thank gosh I got the pick right because of that damn Hail Mary. Thank you. Then we had I think we all knew the the Broncos were going to beat the Panthers, and I think we all knew that the Chiefs were going to beat the Raiders because that's just what it says. It's just NBA football. That's just what it says there. All right, last but not least, to end the front 9. We have week 9 where I went 13-2 previously last week. Going to this week, because this week's week 10 as I'm recording this, but this one was pretty good. Texans beat the Jets. I deserved to take the loss in this one. I kind of knew the Jets were going to win, and my gut said the Jets, and I didn't listen to myself there, so I deserved to take that one. Bills beat the Dolphins. I said I didn't make that mistake 2 times in a row, so I took them there. Baltimore beating Denver. I think we knew that was going to happen, even though Denver did look pretty good at this point. But I'm glad I took with the Baltimore there. Atlanta beating Dallas. I had a good feeling about that one. Same thing with Cincinnati and Vegas. I had a good feeling about that one. Same thing with this one. Chargers beating the Browns. I felt good. A lot of people went with the Browns because their offense looked good, but nah, I didn't go with the Chargers there. Tennessee beat New England. I'm just lucky to be on the right side of this. I honestly was kind of this close to me from taking the Patriots in that one, but at least I got the pick right. Washington beating the Giants, even though this one was a scare. I knew Washington was going to win because they had a better team, and that's just what we saw in this one. I did take the Saints to beat the Panthers. I thought the Saints were really due for a win here, but now they lost. I know they lost by a nit here, but they still lost. Cardinals beat the Bears. This was another one that scared me, but I was just lucky about picking the right outcome here. Eagles and Jags, I think we knew that was going to happen. Rams beating the Seahawks, like I said, this one was tricky too, but I ended up going with my gut, and my gut said Rams, so that's why I took them, and I'm glad I'm right. Detroit beat Green Bay, like so I kind of had a feeling Detroit was going to win. Like Detroit was on a rhythm at this point, so not surprised about that. Vikings beating the Colts. Not surprised by this. Like I said, it's in the bank. As soon as the Colts is a place where the Colts don't want to play at, so I'm glad I went with the right side there. And then Kansas City beat the Bucs because the Bucs don't have anybody playing, but the Buccaneers definitely deserve to win that game. So I'm just because once again I'm just lucky to be on the right side of this. All right, guys. So that is the front nine preview. I guess we could do pick against the spread, but I'm not gonna do that. But I'll show you guys the record, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Right now, I'm 76 and 61. It should be 77 because I forgot to put the game in here. So, but I technically got it right. So, like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. We really do appreciate everybody's support. Make sure you guys continue to like it. We really do appreciate it. Make sure to join the Discord. Make sure you guys go check out all of our NFL content. It's very nice. It's very good to follow that ball. Until the back nine, ladies and gentlemen, we will do this again by the time the end of the season's over. So I do appreciate all the support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later on the back nine. Peace out. Stay safe. See you next time. Peace out.